Thank you, Madam Chairman. There was some discussion about e-learning, putting information up, and as a former small business owner, I just, where time was a premium and I didn't necessarily have time during the day to attend something, but maybe I could look at it on the information online at night, such as writing a business plan, which was my downfall, but I survived somehow. I wonder if some of the members could comment on that.
Well, I can certainly comment on the importance of the program to be interesting, to be in depth, to be able to show you step by step how to develop a business plan. And it's something you can't do during the day. It can't be live. You have to be able to access it whenever you have the opportunity to access it. And it should be able to walk you through the steps of developing a good business plan, so that when they get to the center, you already have a product that you can take to the center for review. And and mentioning the how to be updated, how to change with the times. I can see, for instance, the SBA having webinars and webcasts on the impact of the stimulus package on small business. And this is something that's being discussed today, and that could be on tonight. For a small business person to know, if they approve X, Y, and Z, will I have more access to credit? Those are the important topics, and others as well. I mean, there are hundreds of potential courses that can be provided for business owners, for people who are thinking of starting a business, for people who are already there but haven't gotten the credit yet to start their own business. So I think it's a critical tool that almost everybody else is using, and it's very simple to use. Just ask our children. I mean, they're doing very, very well. And to exchange with other business people. You mentioned chat. You can mention chat rooms. You can mention groups. You can mention all sorts of means of communicating with other small business people in your same field or in others. Those are important for learning.
Okay. Madam Chairman, if I could continue. Ms. Gregg, you talked about relocating your business from Missouri to Colorado. No, this one. What out of all the services that were provided to you, if you would identify one as being the most significant, what would that be?
I had started businesses in the past. However, I had never done cash flows before, and actually had something to take to the bank when I went to borrow money. And so I would say learning how to do cash flow charts was the top of my line. I've gone to lots of conferences and how to grow, but I think learning how to do cash flows would be the thing that I lacked and I needed help with.
The credit crisis right now, and from the grassroots of our financial system, are, in your view, small businesses locked out of it that wouldn't otherwise qualify for credit during normal economic times?
I'll touch that. Actually, right now there are very viable businesses that are being locked out because the local regional banks have just basically tightened up. Even with SBA lending, I interviewed 5 lenders in the last 2 months, and they indicated that there has been some restrictions, and basically SBA has been looking at the documentation and not always honoring the guarantee. So the banks are running scared right now as to whether or not they can even utilize the guarantee. So they're tightening up their own credit. They're pulling lines of credit from existing businesses that are very solid because they don't know what kind of reserves they need to have in place because they're not sure how their portfolio is going to go. They don't know if their collateral is upside down. So there's a really, everyone's tightening up, everyone's pulling back, and what has to happen is we have to rebuild confidence. And that's what I think the opportunity is, to go out and rebuild confidence in sound business with information, with the whole concept. I mean, education's great, but someone's got to get out there and reach out to the businesses, not wait for them to walk in the door. They're not going to walk in the door. And when I teach lending, I tell them, the good deals are going to find, you're not going to find the good deals unless you get out on the street, knock on doors, because those business people are too busy running their business.
Well, Mr. Coffman, just for 1 second, if SBA is not honoring the guarantee, I want to know, because they cannot do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And time is up.